Hi, everybody. So we are continuing on with point slope form. So you still need to know point slope form, but just which is what we've been using for a few days now. But now we're going to take point slope form and we're going to change it to slope intercept form because that's the one we're a little more used to. Okay, that's the whole goal of today. So again, here's point slope form. If you don't know that and you haven't been logging in and doing your work, you might want to go back, but here's your point slope form. This is our starting point. Okay, so it says write an equation in point slope form and change it to slope intercept form. So again, in case you forgot, here's x1, y1, here's m, and here's my point slope form. And I made a typo or right-o already. Okay, so I'm going to start by just rewriting things into that formula. So y minus y, m, x minus x. Okay, and I'm going to change any minus and negatives or zeros to pluses. Okay, now I'm just going to get y by itself. And I know you guys are awesome at this. So I'm going to distribute. So I get y minus 1. Okay, negative 3x. And a negative 6. Do you see that? Okay. And now I'm going to add 1 to get y equals negative 3x plus a negative 5. You might also see this sometimes as minus 5. But either one of these are your answers. Woohoo! Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. So I'm not writing my x sub 1, y sub 1s and that. Okay, so y minus my y value. My slope is negative 1/2 x minus my x. Now, do I have any minus negatives? Nope. So I'm going to distribute. Always start by distributing. So we still have that, y minus 2 here. Negative 1/2 times x is negative 1/2 x. Now, do you see this as a negative 1/2 times a negative 1? And that is, what is anything times 1? Just a positive 1/2 because it's a negative times a negative. Okay? Now, it looks weird, but that's okay. Okay? I'm going to add 2 to get rid of that minus 2. And I have a negative 1/2 x plus, well, if I have half of something, half of a pizza, and I add 2 pizzas to it, I just get 2.5. Easy peasy. That's it, people. You got it. Okay, let's do some more. Now we got to find slope first. So we got to go y minus y x minus x. Okay, so do the keep, change, and I get negative 4. Keep, change over negative 2. A negative over a negative is a positive, and that's a 2. Okay, now 4, just to keep us all consistent today, let's use the first one. Let's just keep using the first one so we just have a pattern. So you do y minus 2 equals the slope x minus 3. You could use the second one, but my answers usually are with the first one. So just use the first ordered pair, the one on the left. Distribute, and you get y minus 2 equals 2x minus 6. Do you see that? Be careful now when I add 2 to a negative 6. Do you see that is actually minus 4, or you could say plus a negative 4. Great. Okay, let's do it again. So to find my slope, y minus y, negative 9 minus a negative 3, careful, x minus x, keep, change gives me negative 6, keep, change gives me negative 2, that gives me a positive 3. Okay, then I'm going to use my first ordered pair listed just to be easy. So y minus y, my slope, x minus x. Note, this is really a plus 3, and I just like to write that out. So when I start distributing, I have it all kind of set to go. So I still have this y plus 3. I have a 3x minus 3. So this time I'm actually going to minus 3 from both sides. Be careful. That goes away. So we have 3x, and it's minus 6 or plus a negative 6 if you're more comfortable writing it like that. Okay? Okay, one more page. Again, just double check to find your slope. Y minus y, negative 1 minus 1. X minus x, 4 minus a negative 4. Keep change, change. Keep change, change. And that gives me 1/4 for my slope. These numbers should kind of look familiar. Now, again, we're just going to use the first ordered pair listed. My y is a 1 in that ordered pair. There's my slope, my x minus a negative 4. Okay, I'm going to just make that minus a negative into plus a positive. Now, I know this looks a little hinky because you have a fraction, but I think you can do it. So we still have that y minus 1. So now we have 1/4 times x and 1/4, oops, and I don't know why I wrote a 2 there because there's actually a 4 in my problem. So a negative 1/4 times a positive 4/1 gives me a negative 1. You can use your fraction button in your calculator as well. Okay, so I'm going to add 1 to both sides, and what you're going to notice is we have nothing there. So it's really the equation negative 1/4 x. You can write plus 0 if you want. Okay, I'm not going to dock you for that. Okay, one more. Y minus y, x minus x. Hopefully you're getting tired of hearing me say that. And my slope is negative 2. Now again, please use the first one. So we have y minus 2, my slope of negative 2, x minus 1. Okay, I don't need to, I don't see zeros. I don't see minus a negative. So I'm right to distributing. And that gives me a plus 2 here. If you need to do that, keep change, change at any time, go for it. Okay, and my last step is usually to add or subtract. It depends what's attached to the y. It's if it's a plus or a minus. And we get a negative 2x plus 4, and that's my slope intercept form. Okay? Okay, so if you need any help, let me know. Okay, you have a worksheet. There's only a few problems. There might be some zeros, and that's, you know what to do with zeros. Check your answers before you take today's formative. If you have questions, please reach out to me. Have a great day, people.